Hey everyone, I'm Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and welcome to episode 144 of Let's Platinum Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. Alright, on our really long quest to get the Platinum, we are getting much closer. Now, I know you're thinking about doing this talent plan, or you're thinking about what it is. We will do that next episode. For now, we have to complete one more element of the main game, and we're going to do that by accessing Chapter Select. So we're going to go Chapter Select, and we're going to go Chapter 1, Start from Free Time. So if you remember, and yeah, we'll just keep everything as normal. If you remember, we have Kaede in Chapter 1. We play as her. And Kaede still has to speak to all the different students in the game. So let's just skip through this. While at the academy, okay, it tells you about free time. So let's go into the menu here, and we'll have a look. And I actually checked, oh yeah, I left it on this Love Cross Universe. I actually don't mind this. Let's keep it on this one. Or actually, you know what? We'll do system, dress up. We'll keep it on Kaede's. Where's hers? Kaede is, she's like the last one, isn't she? Rhythmical pink. I hear it. Still missing 3 of those. Anyway, wow, this is obscene. It's so bright, but that's okay. So according to our extra menu, we hung out with Rentaro and with Ryoma, which we have. You can see here we hung out with both of them. So we still need to hang out with everyone else. So let's go try and do that. Now I'm going to have a look at the map. The first person I actually want to hang out with is Angie. She's right outside. And if you look also at the top right hand corner, our level is 85. We're getting pretty close to level 99. Now we could use the map to move around to each character, but I'm not going to do that because I want to... Where is she? Over here. Because I want to get the level, and the best way to get the level is to just run around the school while we're doing this. Let's talk to Angie here first.
Nyahaha, I'm all done praying to Atua. He says he's in a good mood today too.
Should I spend time with Angie? Yes.
Do you wanna pray to Atua, Kaede? You're more than welcome to.
Alright, so let's hang out with Angie. I'm picking Angie for a reason, and I'll mention what that is in just a moment. I spent some time chatting with Angie while refusing to pray to Atua. Angie and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Angie a present? Definitely. Okay, so let's see. What do we got? We can give her... Let's give her this art mannequin. I know that she likes that.
So divine!
Oh, how divine of you, Kaede. My cup runneth over with gratitude. Thanks for inviting me, Kaede. So you two felt our destinies intertwine.
Huh?
Our destinies? That's going a bit too far.
Oh me, oh my!
Huh? How so? I can't help feeling so fascinated by you, Kaede. Hearing Angie say that makes me worry she'll sacrifice me in some way.
Yoo-hoo!
Can you hear Atua's voice, Kaede? Does he divinely inspire you too?
Huh?
Atua's voice? As I've said, when I sculpt sculptures or paint paintings, my body becomes Atua's vessel. He fills me with his divine inspiration. Oh! And then, through me, he immaculately conceives all the art my body creates.
Come on, come on!
So when you play the piano, you're feeling Atua's divine inspiration too, right?
No.
No, not at all.
Eh?
Oh, really? Then how do you play the piano?
Yoo-hoo!
Hey, how do you do it?
No.
How do you do it without Atua?
You know?
I don't do anything too special. I just read the score in front of me and play. Of course, I'm not just playing the score. I also interpret the piece in my own way.
Huh?
Your way? Not Atua's?
Yeah.
Yeah, my interpretation.
Mm-hmm.
So what you're saying is you just haven't been introduced to Atua, right?
Huh?
I don't need to be introduced. I can live without Atua.
Dear.
Be careful what you say, Kaede.
You'll get punished.
Otherwise, you will be punished over your next 3 lifetimes. But you still have time to act now. You just need to believe in Atua.
This sounds like an infomercial.
Atua has spoken.
You will earn 2 points if you meet Atua right now.
It's definitely like an infomercial.
Yoo-hoo!
You wanna meet him, right, Kaede? If you do, you'll probably make much prettier music.
What should I say? I can manage on my own. I can manage on my own.
Huh?
On your own, it would be much faster to ask Atua.
No.
But if it's not something I do on my own, I can't be proud of my own performance. I want to enjoy music and deliver that feeling to everyone by myself.
So you have no desire to accept Atua into your heart. How unfortunate.
But
If you change your mind, let me know. Atua and I will be waiting for you, Kaede.
Alright, finally we got our thing with Angie complete. So the reason I picked Angie is because for some reason during this first element of free time, you can't get her second friendship fragment. So if I try and hang out with her now, she just won't talk to me for some reason. I don't know why, but that's the case. Okay, so I am gonna show everything. Let's talk to Shuichi now. I'll be cutting out some stuff later, but let's go to Shuichi. Knock knock.
Hey,
The time limit is nighttime, 2 days from now. Honestly, I think it will come all too soon.
Should I spend some time with Shuichi? Yes.
okay.
Yeah, that would really help. I feel like I'd overthink things by myself.
Hey, he's got his hat.
I spent some time talking with Shuichi.
Alright, now what is Shuichi like? Because this is like the first time we've ever had to give him anything. Shuichi and I grew a little closer, definitely. Let's give him... I'm trying to find something. Where is it? So he likes that one. Wait, where is it? He likes that one. Is there anything that I actually have a lot of? I have one of these. He likes this, so I'll give him this. Upbeat humidifier.
Can I really have this? Thank you. I'll take good care of it. It'll help soothe my anxiety at dark times like this.
Shuichi.
Hey, Shuichi, what is an ultimate detective like you do most of the time? Huh? What do I do?
Hey.
Do you wear a cap, smoke a pipe, and use a magnifying glass to investigate crime scenes? Do you say stuff like, indeed, most intriguing? You know, that sort of thing.
Hey,
I'm not old enough to smoke a pipe. I guess that classic old-fashioned detective look is pretty outdated, huh?
I suppose so.
Yeah, I don't do much investigating either. Really? Then what kind of cases do you get? Do you spend most of your time doing nothing?
No.
No, actually. My uncle's detective office is actually fairly popular, so we receive lots of cases.
But
A lot of those cases are small jobs. Infidelity cases, background checks.
Sounds pretty routine. Infidelity cases sound intense. Sounds boring, but you still work hard. Let's say sounds pretty routine.
Sounds pretty routine.
hey,
You only see flashy detectives in movies and novels. It's actually better that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it'd be bad if flashy murder cases kept happening around you. People might think you're the male version of Jessica Fletcher or something.
Is that like a Nancy Drew? I've never heard of Jessica Fletcher.
What other cases do you get? The other cases are just stuff like finding runaways and stuff. Oh, that could be part of an even bigger case.
hey,
I'm sorry to disappoint you, but those cases are rarely connected to crimes. It's my job to find them before it comes to that, and it's after they're found that's the hard part. After they're found?
okay.
It's necessary to follow up with both the client and the runaway to make sure all is well. Detectives have to follow up with them too?
Well,
Well, perhaps not all detectives do that, but it was my uncle's policy. And it's a policy I agree with. People have reasons for running away, so the case is only closed when all parties are happy.
That's right.
That's true. If you don't take care of the problem, they'll obviously try to run away again. I didn't know detectives were so considerate. Or is Shuichi just a special case?
Hey, we got one. That was a cool interaction. I like that one. Alright, we got to 86. After parting ways with Shuichi, I returned to my room. Okay, so now here's the interesting part. What you could do technically is you could save, return to chapter select, and pick start from free time chapter 1 again. However, if you do that, you will forfeit essentially a bunch of experience, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to just skip through everything here and we're going to play to the second half of free time. So we're going to answer the door, and I think, yeah, so it's Monokuma first, because Kaede thinks it's Shuichi, but it's actually Monokuma. Monokuma goes away, then the doorbell rings again. This time it is Shuichi. She says to go away, but then Shuichi's like, what? And, oh, I thought you were Monokuma. And then they talk about the cameras, and they say we need to talk to Mew. So just leave the room and go out again. I'm only going to show this once, and then you guys can just like repeat it. Or, I mean, you could do it whichever way you want it. I like doing it this way. Actually, I don't think I can enter the dining hall from there, so I'm going to go this way. And we go this way. There's Correcchio. I actually didn't write this down, so I'm kind of doing it from memory and trying to read the dialogue at the same time. I didn't write it down because I was like, it takes 2 seconds to work out. Okay, so now we talk to Mew. La 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 la. Then we have them begging. Yep, this scene. We skip this. And now I think, okay. Fortunately I managed to gather and just read what Shuichi said. He said to go to the warehouse. So we'll turn around, enter the warehouse. Now, in order to get past this next point, the trigger is to examine the shot put balls. So we can do that in a moment. Shot put ball. La la la. Shuichi tells you that he found the cameras. And then... Now this is the tricky part. I think we have to go to... Oh, hang on. Yeah, okay, yep. We have to go to Mew's lab. So we're going to run all the way there. Again, another good opportunity to use the map. However, it's also a good opportunity to just sprint around the school and gain experience. Now, as I said, this is going to take a little bit longer, technically, to get Kaede's talking to everyone done, but we're going to save time in grinding out the experience. So, I don't know, it's up to you how you want to do it. Maybe it is faster to just map around and then just run in the same spot to get the experience. That's pretty much how I intend on getting the experience, but I don't know if it's possible. I know it's possible on the PC version of the game, but I don't know if it's possible on the console version. I haven't looked it up yet, and I didn't bother doing it on practice because I was like, I'm not going to stay here for like a few hours and get that last level. Apparently it takes only 7 hours of grinding to get to level 99 from level 1, which is kind of insane. So it shouldn't take that much longer. Now I'm going to find Angie. So we're on the second part. Where is Angie? There she is. So she's near where we started the game. So classroom C. So we'll exit here, go this way. And before I talk to her, I will save because I want to make sure that I actually get this friendship fragment. And then we'll go back to Shuichi. We'll be into the second half of free time and we'll talk to Shuichi and we'll get his one done. So let's save. And this is actually hurting my eyes, so I'm going to change this back. Which one was it? Love Suite. I actually don't mind this one. Oh, no, it's not Love Suite, sorry. It is that one. Yeah, that one's nice. Nice color. Save. Plus it's got a little bit of a pink aesthetic as well, so it's like Kaede. Okay, and we'll talk to Angie. Let's see if this works.
What's up, Kaede? Did you want to talk to me?
Yes.
Okay. Atua says we should go to the courtyard. Let's go.
Wait, really? Are we going to the courtyard? Oh, walking the courtyard. Are we there? And now we're here. And a little closer, definitely. And we'll give her the sketchbook thingy. I mean the art mannequin. Okay, here we go.
So divine.
How divine of you, Kaede.
And cool.
Kaede, I have a problem, a super duper serious problem.
What happened?
Atua.
Demands that we do a paint and piano jam session.
Huh?
We must fuse your piano playing with my painting. Nyahaha! This will be so divine.
Sorry.
But I don't know how you can fuse music and painting together. I can't picture it. I don't know either.
Huh?
But you're the ones who suggested it.
It'll be okay.
It'll be fine. Atua will fill me with divine inspiration and show us the way.
Yoo-hoo!
Come on, let's do it. Let's do it.
Come on, come on.
Atua says we gotta do it or he'll pour his wrath upon us, you know? I doubt Atua said that. I'm pretty sure it's all Angie talking. Maybe she's actually lonely.
Yeah.
Sure, let's do it.
Woohoo!
Yay! We're gonna do it!
Okay. Hey, now we're in the room. Piano room.
First, I'll have Angie listen to me play the piano. But,
Hey,
Angie, do you have any songs you want to hear?
I
I will welcome any song you choose. Oh, but I think I'd like a song that will make me feel divine while I'm listening to it. That's a difficult request. Divine. I guess it should be fine as long as I make it fun. I got it, yeah, I'll do that song.
Got it?
Then I'll begin.
Here.
Okay. I sat down, straightened my back, and placed my fingers on the cold, smooth keys of the piano. Yes, I feel like I could play like this forever. No matter where I am, the piano will always be there for me. I can feel my partner's passion, the same feeling I had when we first started walking together.
All right.
Here I go.
Hey.
Well, how was it, Angie? This song.
Huh? Huh?
She's sleeping? Jeez, she fell asleep even though she asked me to play? And it was a really lively song too. Angie scares me sometimes, but she looks like an angel right now. Oh, are you awake?
Jeez.
Wednesday morning. Need sacrifice. Hurry, can't wait.
Huh?
What?
You can't do that.
Not enough blood. Need more blood. So stop. It's too much.
Huh?
Is she having a nightmare? Angie, wake up. I said wake up.
Oh, me.
Huh? Oh, hi Kaede. Was I sleeping? Sorry about that, but thanks to your piano, I got to have a wonderful dream. Are you sure about that? You sounded pretty distressed.
Yep.
Atua says he was so enchanted by you, he accidentally poured his divine wrath somewhere.
Huh?
He poured it? Where? Divine wrath shouldn't just be accidentally poured somewhere, right?
I'm starting to like your music, Kaede. Let's have a paint and piano jam session very soon.
Okay. Well, I guess it wouldn't be so bad to get along with Angie. We might even be able to exchange artistic ideas with each other. Although, I'd never accept Atua. Alright, so, yep, we finished with Angie. During Kaede's ones, when she finishes talking with the character, for the second time, they will say like a voiced line, and it was the same for Shuichi, but it took him like 6 to do that. Okay, and lastly, we want to quickly go over to, I think it's Classroom A, and talk to Shuichi. So as I said, I will show this off now. I'll talk to Shuichi, and then we'll try and do, what I want to do is I wanted to make this one an hour-long episode. It's up to 20 minutes already, but I'm going to try and basically like just cut in everybody's interactions with Kaede for the rest of the episode. So hopefully that works out. Alright, let's quickly talk to Shuichi. There's a whole day left, but I'm starting to get nervous. Should I spend time with Shuichi? Yes. I'm sorry I said something so pathetic. I'll drink some tea and try to calm down. Alright, I need stuff for him. Spend some time drinking tea with Shuichi. Okay. Can I do... Damn. Home planet, I don't have any of those. Sparkly sheet. Alright, apparently he likes this. Cool.
Thank you.
I can tell that you put a lot of time and thought into this. Thank you. You giving me something this wonderful. I wish I could give you something in return.
Hey.
Hey, Shuichi, why did you start getting involved in detective work? Did your uncle ask you to help him?
No.
Not really. It just kind of happened. It was also a kind of thanks for taking care of me.
Huh?
He took care of you?
Okay.
I suppose I never mentioned this before. I'm living with my uncle and his wife right now. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to pry.
No.
No, there's not a sad story behind it or anything. My parents went overseas for business.
I see.
What are they doing overseas? One's an actor and one's a screenwriter.
Huh?
An actor and a screenwriter? What? That's so cool.
But
Well, for me, they're just a mom and dad who have a hands-off approach to parenting. So I don't really see them as celebrities or anything. Shuichi's smile seems bitter. I wonder if his parents jerk him around a lot. Oh, we got off topic. There's something I wanted to ask you, Shuichi. What was your first case?
huh?
First case?
You know,
The first case you personally oversaw. First times are usually a big deal for people, right? I still remember my first piano recital. Without a doubt, the experience of my first performance is still with me to this day.
You're right.
Yeah, I suppose I do remember the first time I saw a case. It's actually not a case that came through my uncle's office. I accepted it on my own. Huh? What do you mean?
That's...
A classmate who knew I was helping at the detective's office asked me to find her pet. His first case as a detective was to find a missing pet? He's Ace Ventura. You look like you weren't expecting that.
Yeah.
That obvious, huh? I guess you don't need to be the ultimate detective to deduce that.
Hey!
Well, detectives occasionally get requests to find missing pets too. My uncle's office doesn't have a big staff, so he usually just recommends an ace pet detective. I didn't know pet detectives were a thing. What, have you not born in the 90s? I couldn't say no, so I accepted the case. But I didn't expect I'd have to find an alligator.
Huh?
An alligator? Not a dog, not a cat, but a freaking alligator?
Well...
It was a miniature alligator. One that you can keep as a pet.
Huh?
Okay, but still, that's pretty intense.
You're right.
I researched alligator behavior and spent a long time preparing tools to capture it. I had to climb around mountains and swim up rivers. It was a lot of work. Compared to that, the first fight I came across during an infidelity case was nothing. Geez, that sounds rough. So, did you manage to find the alligator?
Okay.
Yes, of course. That's a relief. Your classmate must have been happy too, right?
Okay.
I suppose. She, gave me some chocolate for Valentine's Day.
Huh?
Chocolate?
But...
I'm pretty sure it was just as friends, though.
Please.
That's not it. I don't think that's worth all the trouble you had to go through.
Okay.
You might be right, but I think it was reward enough.
You think so?
Are you sure?
But...
The knowledge it took to solve that case became the foundation for my detective work, and I was so happy to be of use to someone. I can still hear her thank you to this day. Shuichi laughed bashfully. He seems pretty satisfied with how everything turned out.
Shuichi.
I'd say being a detective suits you, Shuichi, but I think it's more than that. I think you were destined to be a detective.
Huh?
What makes you say that?
You know?
When you told me how you follow up with your clients, it never once occurred to me that detectives could show that kind of passion. Compassion makes people trust you. If you offer them your hand, they'll reach for it. The world needs more detectives like you, so I hope you'll stay a detective forever. Oh, but that's just my opinion. In the end, it's your decision, Shuichi.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. But thank you, Kaede.
Huh?
Why are you thanking me? I just gave you my opinion, that's all. Because that's the first time someone has ever said that to me.
I'll never forget this moment. I'll be able to believe in myself and be proud of being a detective.
I can feel the resolve behind that statement. I'm not sure how Shuichi interpreted my words, but if it helped him in any way, then that's good enough for me. Hey, we did it. Alright, we maxed out Shuichi. That was nice. Okay, alright, so now what I'm going to do is, now that you've seen that, I'm going to save the game and we're going to go to chapter select. Give me one sec here though. Okay, I'm back. Normally I wouldn't have cut out all that stuff, but a plane was going by at that exact moment, so I was like, yeah, let's do that. Alright, so I'm going to save. And we're going to go here. It's so annoying how, like, because I always save on the same slot. It says now chapter 1, school life, daily life, but I wish it had said chapter 6. It's such a little thing, but yeah. I'll go to the extra menu just to show off what I did. Intimacy event. So we've got Shuichi's there and we've got Angie's there, all done. And we had done Ryoma and Rantaro, as I said before. So now essentially the idea is to go chapter select again. Chapter 1, start from free time. Game start. Skip all this intro. And off we go again. So, and that's pretty much it. So I'm going to now jump to the next character. I don't know who it will be, but I'll jump to the next character. And we'll just keep going from character to character. If it ends up taking more than an hour, which I think it actually will, well, in this case more than like 35 minutes, I think it will, I'll probably just make another episode. So we'll see how that turns out. So for now, I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm back, and let's start things off by talking to Kaede. He's in the dining room at this point. A time limit, huh? He wants us to play this killing game so badly. He's doing this. Should I spend time with Kaede? Yes. Let's look around and make sure the others aren't doing anything suspicious. Huh, I don't think I ever got that line, because I don't think I ever talked to Kaede at this point. I spent some time with Kaito walking around. I spent some time walking around the school with Kaito. Yep, and definitely. Okay, so he likes the plastic moon buggy model, so I'll give him one of those.
Are you serious?
I didn't think you could even find this around here. Kaede, this makes me so happy. Give me a hug.
Hey, so
Hey, Kaede, will you teach me to play piano?
what's the matter?
What? Why are you so surprised?
Because
I never would have guessed you'd be interested in playing the piano. Oh, but I'm happy that you're interested. I'll definitely teach you.
I see.
Really? Thanks. That'll be a big help once I go to space.
Playing the piano is gonna help you when you go to space?
Of course.
What if I meet an alien?
sorry.
I don't follow. I mean, do aliens even exist? I'm sure if they did, it'd be a world-changing event, right?
That's right.
Well, we haven't confirmed any. Well, I thought that was gonna be a yet. Well, we haven't confirmed any, but it's silly to think that humans are alone in this vast universe. Plus, isn't it more exciting to think they're out there somewhere?
Exciting, huh? Well, I guess.
Um,
So, if there are aliens, do you want to try to communicate using the piano?
Got it.
Not just piano, any music, even singing would work.
Communicate by singing. He's been watching too much anime.
Hey,
What's with that face? You think it's impossible, don't you? I think it's totally possible to communicate with music. After all, there's music on the Voyager Golden Record.
The Voyager Golden Record?
come on,
Wh-
man.
What? You've never heard of it?
Ah,
Well, I guess it was a while ago, so it's not that weird you wouldn't know about it.
hey,
Were these Voyager Golden Records sold in stores back in the day?
I mean,
It wasn't sold. It was shot up into space.
Shut up?
yeah.
It was put on a spacecraft called the Voyager. It was a message to any aliens that found it. It had greetings in a bunch of languages, images of landscapes, and also music.
I see.
Oh, I didn't know they did that.
I mean,
There was another spacecraft called the Pioneer that had a message on a plaque. The Voyager and Pioneer were sent to the ends of the universe, and they're still going. If aliens do find them, they might try to analyze the record and contact Earth.
I see.
Contact with aliens, huh? Maybe it'll happen one day.
got it.
Yeah, in the not too distant future, in fact, I, Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars, will be the first human to ever come in contact with an alien.
Where does he get this confidence from? But communicating with the aliens by music, that might be possible. I know well that music can transcend words and language to unite hearts as one. Oh god, I'm starting to sound like a hopeless romantic like Kaito.
Alright, that was our experience with Kaito. That's good. Oh, by the way, the that thing with Angie, like, and not being able to get her second event, that she's the only one. If I haven't mentioned it, she's the only one that occurs with. So you can feel free to hang out with whoever you want after that. Okay, I'm actually gonna skip to the second Kaido, so be right back. Okay, I'm back. Kaido happens to be in front of his
What's the matter?
ultimate lab now. What's wrong? You got something you want to talk to me about? Yep, spend time.
Got it.
Yeah, you can tell me anything. I may not look like it, but I'm a great listener. Uh-huh. And let's give him another present. So another one that he likes. The good thing about doing this with Kaede is you only have to find the present, one present, or two presents that they like. So he likes sports towels. Are you giving this to me? You know me so well. Alright, as thanks for this cool gift, I'll tell you a cool story.
You know,
I've been thinking this for a while, but Kaede, you'd make a pretty good astronaut.
Who, me? But why?
got it.
First off, you're able to both cooperate with people and lead them. I haven't even had to rally everyone here together yet because you've beat me to it.
Is that so?
So,
But you do tend to go ahead on your own sometimes.
Yeah.
That's true.
Compared to me, you still got a lot to learn. How about I make you my sidekick?
Jeez.
Should you really be suggesting that when you're still a trainee?
Hey, so
So what do you think? You want to try taking the astronaut exam once we get out of here?
But I'm still in high school. Don't you need a college degree to become an astronaut?
got it.
That's okay. I can just ask a guy I know and we can get you in.
Jeez.
Can't do that. You're an exception to an exception, aren't you? Besides, I'm not that interested in space. I'm sure others would be more suited.
I see.
Well, it's fine if you're just not interested. After all, the universe is a harsh place. Only a few people can go up there right now. But once we astronauts open up a path into space, people with artistic skills like you will be able to go there too.
Really?
Yeah.
For sure. I'm going to take the culture that grew on Earth and spread it across the universe.
Hey, so
What do you think? Do you want to follow my footsteps now? I'd rather stay on Earth. Yeah, that would be amazing. Do they need a pianist? Let's say this one.
Do they need a pianist?
hey,
What are you saying? Don't overthink things. There isn't any unnecessary art or technology in this whole world. Like I said before, I'm sure that music will travel across the universe and connect all life. You could work towards that. See? Isn't it exciting just thinking about it?
You know?
You might get mad at what I'm about to say, but
What's wrong? I won't get mad, so just say it.
I thought you just wanted to travel to space and that's it. But you're already thinking about what you'll do afterward.
Of course, I'll create a path for the people who come after me. That's my role.
I promise I'll make a path out of here too. So don't worry.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He tried to convince me of his goals, despite having no way to pull them off. Only Kaido could be this confident without a plan.
The world needs more people like Kaido. Alright, so that's it with Kaido, and now we're going to be back in the room, and I am going to do everything that I did at the beginning of this episode, where I spoke to, what was it? Dining Hall, Speak to Mew, Warehouse, Muse Ultimate Lab, and then you'll be at the next free time event. So I'm going to do all that off screen, and we'll be talking with the next person after that. So be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's try talking to Kibo. Sumugi just asked me if I can perform a rocket punch. Why does everyone automatically assume that robots have a rocket punch function? I don't have a violent function like that. Should I spend time with Kibo? Yes.
Indeed.
I have lots of functions, useful functions. I'll show them to you. Like his recording function.
I spent some time watching Kibo show off his functions. The functions seemed a bit unnecessary, but I kept quiet.
Kibo and I grew a little closer. Yes, let's give a present. Let's see, do I have enough robot oil? Where's me robot oil? No, I don't have enough. Damn. I think he likes this one actually, jelly balls. Where is it? Where is it? Yes, apparently he likes this. Fortunately, I have 11 of them.
This is...
Quite a fascinating item. Are you sure I can have it? I wish I could give you something in return, but I have nothing to give. I'm sorry.
Which means...
If you have come to talk to me, that can only mean you are interested in me, right, Kaede?
well...
I certainly do not mind. After all, I am the ultimate robot. Naturally, I will attract interest.
Yeah, I've never talked to such a human-like robot before. Well, any robot, really. Hey, if you don't mind, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
By all means, ask me anything. Oh, but I cannot answer any questions about the technology used to create me. Don't worry, I won't ask anything too difficult. Okay, first question. Do you sleep at night?
Well...
I have no need for sleep. However, it is necessary to recharge my power cells. Oh, so you recharge?
yeah.
Yes, but I am still conscious while I recharge, so it's not quite the same as human sleep. A single charge generates a week's worth of power, so I don't need to do it very often.
I see.
Oh, for 1 week? I see. I always assumed robots needed a lot of electricity.
Indeed.
That's what's so incredible about me. My energy efficiency is truly incomparable. That's it? Uh-huh. Was he expecting me to be more excited? To be honest, it's not that amazing. It's not that amazing that he only needs to sleep for 1 day to get a week's worth of energy. That would drastically change the way humanity functioned if that was the case for humans. May I ask you another question then?
Yeah.
Yes, go ahead. Do you eat? Do you like girls? How do you feel about the Roomba? Do you like girls?
Hey,
Do you like girls?
Huh?
you know,
Are you attracted to human girls? Or do you prefer female robots?
That's.
Are you suggesting that robots should stick with their own kind?
huh?
I didn't mean it like that. I was just curious, honest.
Well then.
Then, are you saying that you and me...
That's wrong.
That's not it either.
I suppose.
Of course, I apologize for being overly self-conscious. I have never felt romantic attraction, so I cannot answer questions on that subject. Okay. Oh wait, hang on, it didn't finish. I continued to ask Kibo some questions.
Yeah.
Well, that's all. Thanks for answering them, Kibo.
Well.
Yes, of course. You're the first person to ask me so many questions, one after the other. Oh, was I being too forward?
That's wrong.
No, that's not what I meant. I just thought being treated like that isn't so bad. It's actually kind of fun. Yay, we got a friendship fragment. Because I was like thinking to myself, I was like, wait, he didn't give me a friendship fragment. After parting ways with Kibo, I returned to my room. This is probably going to take a while. Because the average one takes like 3 minutes, so... Alright, now I need to find Kibo again. He is in his room, it looks like. That's helpful. Or is he? Ah, he's just here. Okay. At this rate, the time limit will expire before we know it. We must take action somehow. Yes? I will search the school one more time. Perhaps we overlooked something. Shall we search together, Kaede? Okay, skip. And definitely I'll give him those jelly balls again because there's so many of them. There we go.
Thank you very much.
This is nice. It aligns with my preferences. You understand me. I feel happy. I'm chatting with Kibo again today, but...
What's the matter?
Kaede, is something troubling you? No, it's nothing. To be honest, something's been bothering me and I can't really focus on our conversation. There's a button on Kibo's neck. What does it do? It's calling out to me. I want to push the button. Thud. What was that sound? Whatever that sound was, it occurred at the exact right time. Because when Kibo turned around, his neck was completely defenseless. Oh god, the button is like screaming, don't push me, don't push me. But I'm definitely gonna push the button. Click.
Hey,
No reaction?
Kibo.
I called his name and circled around him.
Huh?
What? Kibo was completely frozen, like a toy out of batteries. Maybe that was the emergency stop button? What should I do? Maybe if I push it again, it'll fix him. Hoping that that was the case, I pressed the button again. Click. What? Kaede, why are you in front of me? Weren't you behind me earlier? And why are you so close to me?
I'm glad.
I'm so glad you're back to normal.
Huh?
What do you mean? Well, I noticed a button on your neck, so I pushed it. What? You discovered this button? I'm so sorry, it was tempting me. Was that the emergency stop button? Yes, it's there just in case my AI or essential functions encounter problems. I didn't know you had such a function.
Unfortunately.
Kaede, you know my secret now.
Huh?
If it's a secret, then you should have hid it better.
But
But what good is an emergency button that cannot be easily found in an emergency?
You know?
But there are people who might push it for fun, like me. That's true. I will forward your feedback to the professor when we get out of here.
Yeah.
Good idea.
that's
But Kaede, that means you will have influenced my design, which means you will have played a role in my creation.
Huh?
You're exaggerating.
no.
It's no exaggeration. If Professor Itabashi can be considered my father, then you, Kaede, will be my mother. So I shall call you Mom.
Huh?
Mom? What?
Well,
That was a joke.
it's payback for messing with my body. You deserve at least that much.
I'm so sorry, Kibo. A robot making a joke. That's pretty cool. The title of Ultimate Robot really suits him.
By the way,
Kaede, Do you think you can keep that button a secret from everyone?
Yeah.
Don't worry. Kokichi definitely can't find out about this button. That would be a huge problem. If I'm not mistaken, Kibo, that button, or not that one, but there's a button that he has that he pressed during the finale of the game, and that caused him to explode. So he has like a self-destruct that Kaede could have accidentally pressed. Alright, so I'm gonna save. Yes, it is the next day, and I did barely anything yesterday, so I'm trying to catch up today. I'm gonna save, go to main menu, chapter select, chapter 1, free time, and go from there. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Kurumi's here, so we may as well just talk to her. I'm not doing this in any particular order, so yeah.
Government-certified ultimates now find themselves forced to murder one another. Perhaps this is an act of terrorism.
Should I spend time with Kurumi? Yes.
That is correct.
But I cannot imagine Monokuma having any sort of political agenda. I may be brooding on this more than necessary. I should calm myself.
Okay. Spent some time taking a walk in the courtyard with Kurumi. And definitely. Okay, she likes sewing kits. So I have 4, so I'll give her both.
I never told you I needed this, but is it truly alright for me to have this?
Thank you.
This will help me immensely. If I use this can help everyone else as well.
How can I help you?
Kaede, is there anything you wish for me to do?
Huh?
Not at the moment.
Then,
Why are you speaking to me? Why? Oh, that's right, Kurumi's a maid. So she probably thinks I want her to do something for me.
sorry.
Kurumi, for giving you the wrong idea. I just wanted to have a chat with you, you know, without any of that ultimate maid stuff. Have a chat with me. Of course, I do not mind such requests. It's not a request, but more like, well, I don't want to make this more complicated.
That is correct.
To be quite frank, I wish to speak to you as well, Kaede. Really? That's unexpected. Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have that much in common. Oh, but I'm happy to talk anyway. Ask me anything.
Thank you.
I have prepared some questions I would like you to answer. Kurumi took out a notebook.
May I?
These questions all concern food. Do you have any food allergies I should be aware of?
No.
No, I don't have any.
What do you think?
Are there specific foods that you detest? I can't think of any foods that I really like or really hate.
I see.
Most impressive. Then I shall move on to my next question. Do you have a preference for certain bedding materials? Bedding materials?
Yes.
For example, do you prefer down, buckwheat, foam, memory foam, or cotton pillows? The pillow I have right now is good enough. Why is she asking this? Is this some kind of interrogation? Let's say pillows are important.
Yeah.
Pillows are important.
That is correct.
Yes, a proper pillow will not only ensure a good night's rest, but prevent maladies as well. The pillows in the dormitory room seem adequate, I suppose. But I would prefer that everyone had their own custom pillow. I understand, but why are you so concerned about that?
That is.
Why wouldn't I be concerned?
May I?
Your comfort matters very much to me, Kaede, hence my questions. With the information you have provided, I can provide you with greater service.
Huh?
What? You'd do all that for me?
Yes.
Not just for you, but for everyone else as well. Once we are finished here, I intend to present these questions to the others. Oh, that's why she wanted to talk to me.
I am a maid after all.
If you are not content for any reason, please call for me, and I shall fulfill any request.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. Kurumi sure loves to take care of people.
Okay, that's our first one. I'm going to skip straight to the second one. I just want to see. Yeah. And okay, cool. I'll skip this straight to the second one. Be right back. Okay, here I am again with Kurumi. She's in the courtyard now.
I will grant your wishes.
If you are unsatisfied with anything, please let me know. I will serve you as best I can.
Yes. Oh, hang on. What did it say?
Is it recreation you seek? Understood. I will do everything in my power to keep you entertained.
Alright. I spent some time being entertained by Kurumi. Yada yada yada. And sewing kit. Let's go.
I will do my best.
Will there be duties where I must use these? Then I will accept it by all means.
I will grant your wishes.
Am I mistaken? In that case I will use this to aid you. Shall we begin then?
You know?
Kurumi, I need to say something to you.
Is this a request?
Is it a request? There is no need for formal pleasantries. Simply state your request.
Gee.
That right there, Kurumi, it's both your best and your worst quality. I beg your pardon?
Kirumi!
You spoil people too much. And because of that, everyone is becoming too dependent on you.
I do not mind.
Serving others is what every maid truly desires. That's not what I mean. I understand you're passionate about serving others. But at this rate, everyone's gonna start calling you mom. Is that what you want?
Please wait.
Do not call me that. I am a high school student like the rest of you.
Right?
See, you don't like to be called that, do you?
May I?
Kaede, I think you misunderstand the role of a servant. A servant performs their duties while also respecting their master as a person. A servant does not spoil anyone. You may say that, but I still think you're spoiling them.
You know?
Kurumi, I've been thinking. Maybe the intent behind your desire to serve isn't getting through to us.
That is.
What do you mean by that? For example, in a piano recital, no matter how earnestly I play, only the people who care to listen will hear me.
That is correct.
I understand. It is unfortunate, but to those in the audience who are not interested, a performance from the ultimate pianist may sound like a cacophonous din to them. Yeah, I always hope that those people will gain a greater appreciation for music. Wait, that's not my point. My point is, you may believe you are serving others with the best of intentions, but that doesn't mean those you serve will appreciate your help.
That is.
It'll just come across as you spoiling them, because you're not considering your needs. Do you really think that?
Yeah,
Yeah, and that's not the kind of maid you want to be, is it?
that is correct.
No, you are correct. In pursuing my principle of selfless devotion, I must consider my own satisfaction as well.
Because of you, I was able to re-examine my principles. Thank you. No.
Don't mention it. I thought I was being too nosy, but I'm glad I ended up helping Kurumi.
Some of these are so fast and others take quite a while. Okay, I'm gonna go to the next one and just one sec. Okay, we're back. Okay, I'm back again. Let's talk with Gonta.
Others not gather for morning breakfast. They really not united?
Should I spend time with Gonta? Yes.
Yes, please. When Gonta alone can only think about what failure Gonta is.
Aww.
I spent some time trying to cheer Gonta up.
Gonta and I grew a little closer, definitely, and go down. I found out that he likes the steel glasses case, and I have 4 of those, so I'll give him 2.
As gentlemen.
Gentlemen wear small trinkets. Gonta must remember that. Gonta still not used to gentleman clothes. This very helpful, Kaede. Kaede, you like music.
Of course.
I am the ultimate pianist after all.
Hey!
Gonta like music too.
Huh?
Oh, really? What kind of music do you like?
Gonta.
Bug songs. That Gonta's favorite. What? Gonta think Kaede probably like bug songs. I'd rather not talk about bugs, but maybe I could talk about crickets or something.
Hey!
In Gonta Forest, lots of big bugs. They really good singers.
Well, they're real good singers.
Big bugs scary looking, but make pretty songs. I don't really want to hear about bugs. I'm sorry, Gonta, but I'm gonna change the subject.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah. Do you think music is great for changing the mood?
Huh?
Oh yeah.
You right.
Fun music make Gonta happy too. When no can sleep, Gonta take off clothes, play music, then can sleep all night long.
Huh?
What? You sleep naked? Gonta learned to sleep naked in forest. No can sleep good in clothes. I don't think it's very gentlemanly to sleep naked. Really? Well, that's just how I imagine a gentleman.
But
Not good. Gonta want everyone to see him as gentleman. If Kaede say it not good, Gonta not do it anymore. Anything else you think ungentlemanly? Anything else ungentlemanly? Please, tell Gonta what you think is most important to be true gentleman.
Don't talk about bugs, your state of mind, T. State of mind.
You know?
Your state of mind? State of mind?
Yeah.
When I imagine a gentleman, I see someone who's nice, earnest, and polite. To me, a gentleman is someone who sincerely has all those qualities, you know? Yes, Gonta thinks so too. But Gonta not know exactly what to do. Well, I suppose.
But
Gonta can be nice to people. Gonta can be serious. Gonta doing his best. Gonta doing all he can.
hey,
Kaede, you okay to talk some more with Gonta? Gonta want you to tell him when he's not being gentleman, right? Yeah, sure.
Alright, let's skip ahead to the next one. Okay, I found Gonta here outside of classroom A, I think it is.
What would true gentlemen do in time like this?
Yes.
Oh, okay, if you're okay with Gonta.
Spend some time trying to cheer Gonta up. Yes, give him the present. Steal glasses case. There we go.
as gentlemen.
And okay.
Kaede. What? Gonta looks mad. Did I do something to make him angry? Your paw, please.
Huh?
My paw? Do I look like a dog to you? Did Gonta mess up? It's okay. I'm sure this is some sort of misunderstanding. Were you asking for my hand, Gonta?
Cause Gonta gentlemen.
Of course, cause Kaede is lady, so Gonta give you escort like true gentleman.
I see.
Oh, I see now. You meant to say your hand, please. Gonta thought he did say that.
Sorry.
Did Gonta use wrong word? Sorry.
No.
Don't worry, you don't have to apologize.
Hey.
Last time Gonta spent time with Kaede, Gonta just keep talking. Gonta never escort you like gentlemen, so Gonta wanna do it right today. But Gonta very nervous, never escort lady before.
What?
Gonta gentleman, so Gonta give you proper escort. Thank you. Oh, okay then. Your hand, milady? He stuttered just now.
Hey.
Again, your hand, my lady? What should I say to help calm him down? Well, I guess I should just take his hand for now. Thank you very much, Gonta.
Wow. Amazing.
Kaede, you wonderful lady.
Huh?
Not really. His eyes are practically sparkling, but I hope he doesn't expect too much from me. Gonta froze while he held my hand. Don't tell me. Kaede, what Gonta should do next? Gonta not know. I knew it. Me neither. I don't know what a gentleman and a lady do at a time like this. Oh, yes, dance! We gotta dance! Ladies and gentlemen have night parties, lots of spinning and dancing. That does sound right, but I don't think we should be doing that right now. Besides, I've never been to a social event that involved dancing. Gonta also never danced before. Then... Between his wild hair and intense effort, Gonta looks really scary right now.
Sorry.
So sorry. Gonta no can think of anything. Gonta no can treat you like proper gentleman would.
You know?
Gonta, you don't need to treat me like a gentleman would.
But
Hey.
Now, just listen to what I have to say. Just letting you hold my hand is already making me feel very safe, okay?
Because
A gentleman is always supposed to protect a lady, right? I feel like your large hands are protecting me. Really?
yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's very gentlemanly of you. Kaede!
thank you.
Gonta's so happy to be called gentleman.
Your words give Gonta courage. Gonta have lots to learn. But Gonta do his best to become true gentleman.
Yeah.
Good luck. I'm glad I was able to help him.
Hey, we finished with Gonta. Okay, now, I think we don't have much time left. The thing is, I think I have time for probably one more interaction, but then I'm like doing one more, like I'm doing half an interaction. So I'll probably just stop here. But one thing I thought I'd quickly just show off that I thought was interesting that I noticed is this theme that I'm running at the moment on my monopad, it's you can see the different characters right in the top left-hand corner, and it's actually, they're kind of like related. So Shuichi, Kaito, and Maki, you know, they're the three friends of the series. Korekyo, Rantaro, and Ryoma are kind of like, I feel like they're all sort of not outcasts, but they're all like unique in their own ways, and they don't really fit with the other characters. Gonta, Kokichi, and Kibo is like, you know, Kokichi's always tricking Gonta and teasing Kibo, so them three are together. You've got Tenko, Himiko, and Angie in a sort of weird love triangle kind of thing, and the like girl thing. These three are also girls. They're kind of like the other outcasts of the group, and then finally you got Shuichi and Kaede. I actually kind of think like it's insane that they went to that level of detail to make sure that they sort of had like a relevance to each other in some capacity. All right, let me, before we finish, since we've got a tiny bit of time, I know. So we've done Kurumi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. I don't know if we can do 7, because like I'm trying to think of how many episodes it'll take, because basically, okay, we're down to 7, right? So each interaction is going to take about 3 minutes. There's 2 interactions with each character, so that's 14 times 3, which is 42. Oh, actually, that's perfect. So I think I'll try and do 3, but then I have to do 3.5 characters. Okay, I'll just do 4 characters next time and 3 characters the time after that, and we should be okay in terms of episodes. So sorry it's going on for a little bit longer than I expected, but it's just how it's going to be. Actually, yeah, I'll definitely do 4 next time, then 3, because then that last little remaining amount of time can be for, you know, grinding out the level, which I'm not going to show. I'll just show like the ending portion of that. All right, so we're getting there. I thought the next episode would be the beginning of the final part of the post game, but it looks like it's going to be not next time, not the time after that, but the time after that, if everything goes as I expect it to go. Alright, but anyway, for now, I want to thank you all for watching episode 144 of Let's Platinum Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. My name's Ultima456, you're the Ultimates, and I'll see you next time.